People hiding money, and you hide words. And I think we all should reflect on that, and we have a lesson within the lesson, if I may say. Hello and welcome to 22 Steps into Spirituality based on ancient Masonic wisdom. And thank you and welcome back, Chris Earnshaw, our speaker. Hello and welcome back.
Thank you. Hello.
And like always, you see this is video 20, so you have 19 videos before and a little more videos to come. So if this is your first joining in, please enjoy the conversation and go backwards, go forwards. This is I think, unique collection of practical advice about spirituality based on ancient Masonic wisdom, and it's a sneak peek into Chris' new book, one of many. And of course, you find a link down there and everything. So with this, I'll give the floor to Chris. I'm excited what we're going to hear this time, and please, the floor is yours.
Hey, thank you. I've got my manuscript here and I'm perusing it. So the lesson 20 is the Master's Word. Last week we talked about the raising of Hiram, who had been killed, and he's being raised, and then he's empowered by a secret password that is given by the Master to Hiram. And it's known as the secret of the Master, also the lost word. And it's given by the Master on what we call the 5 points of fellowship. If you're a Mason, then you will understand. This can mean many things. In Taoism, this known as the Ineffable Tao is a word that cannot be spoken. It cannot be explained. The first lesson in the Tao Te Ching is that the real Tao cannot be spoken. The real Tao cannot be understood. So it's an enigma, a puzzle, but it is about the truth and the wisdom of spiritualities. They say in Tao Te Ching that those who know do not speak, and those who speak do not know. And I think that's probably the essence of this degree, this lecture, because people who talk about many things, they tend not to have their words backed up by experience, from my understanding. So if the lost word is both a word, but it is also a kind of a secret, so it's a non-word. It's not a word you can share with other people. Rather than speaking the true word, if you know what it is, it's something that you have to live. And it has part of, you have to internalize it and then bring it into your daily life. It's like a state of being. I know it sounds a little bit enigmatic because I'm not telling you what the word is, but this is for the Master Mason only to know. So what you can do, of course, is to understand this idea of a word that is not a word, but is a word, but it's not vocalized. So one way to try and understand this concept is through meditation, and without expectation, just sit in complete silence. One idea is to reflect on the deepest truth that you have learnt during this course, something that resonates with you, and think of a word or phrase that symbolizes that word and try and make it unique to yourself. I've got a word here. Where was it? Oh, I put it somewhere else. Yeah, never mind. But a good place to look for this kind of enigmatic truths are through the words of Lao Tzu in the Tao Te Ching, through Confucius's Analects, and through Mencius's text, the Mencius. So what are we doing here? We are focusing on a truth that will become a truth to lead you forward in your life, and something only you know and you don't share with other people. And so it's a little bit difficult, but this is why You see, you're a master mason. You learn through steps like the 19 we've gone through, and bit by bit, you will understand what is asked of you. That's it.
I noticed that Chris is hiding words somewhere on his desk.
Yes, I got lots of hidden words.
People hiding money, and you hide words. And I think we all should reflect on that, and we have a lesson within the lesson, if I may say.
Yes. Yeah, it's a little
All
bit
right.
difficult.
The true treasures in this world are hidden words. So there we go. All right. I think this is a unique lesson. So if this is the first time you're watching, please don't think we are always sharing secrets. That is actually more hands-on, very practical series. But from time to time, we also have to bring all of this practicality into a little bit of a mystery. And
Sorry about
again, as Chris said, we have 19 lessons before. So we're here right at the end. And maybe it's a good idea to just jump a little bit back and look at some of these earlier lessons to get a better understanding of what we actually here trying to achieve in wrapping up this year-long recording session with Chris. Thank you so much for this enigma. And maybe if you have a word to share, please leave it on the comments. I'd be very interested, and I would love to reflect and meditate on the word that you will have to share. So thank you very much.